What's good, everybody? So with the latest Season 5 update, a lot of people don't have their perfect settings enabled. Now, I decided to make my first Warzone settings so you guys have a little bit view on what kind of settings I am running. It may be good for you guys. So these settings are going to be mainly for PC players. We're going to be showing the in-game setting as well. That is going to be really good for your console as well. With that being said, let's get straight into it. So first thing, what we want to always check is go to your Windows, hit your Windows key and check for updates. Now, this is very important if you're running Windows 10 to always check your updates. As you can see, I have an update available. I'm going to be downloading and installing this after this video. So definitely check for your updates. Then you want to check on if you have your game mode on. Game mode settings, have this on. This works the best for Season 5. Then you want to click on graphics settings. Now, hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, I have this on. My FPS seems really fine. I personally haven't tested it. See, for me, for my PC, this works the best on. But maybe for your PC, it works the best on off. Maybe you guys can play with it, have it on, go to a place, see if you get better FPS than when you have it on off. Play with these things. So I have this on. Then we are going to be going to background apps. Now, a lot of people have their backgrounds apps on. And I don't know why, but this is very bad. You don't want to game and have your backgrounds apps running the whole time and you chalking your FPS the whole time. This needs to be off on every single game that you are playing to get the best FPS that you need. Okay? So always have this on off. Then we're going to be closing this game. We're going to be starting it in a bit. We're going to go to, we're going to go to run. All right. Hit your Windows key, run. Then you want to be going to temp percentage. Click on OK. Then you're going to be deleting everything that is in this folder. I did it already. So yeah, I did it, deleted it. And if you can't delete these stuff, for example, the extra things, don't worry about it. That means that your PC is running and you should be chilling. So temp, do that. Then you want to go to Nvidia control panel. This is for PC. Now, you go to manage 3D settings. Now, you can do two things. You can do your program settings and then click on the game that you're currently playing, or you can do the global settings. I personally have it on the global settings. This is very important so that you need to have the perfect settings for all kinds of games that you are playing. I am playing only Warzone, so but if you're playing like multiple games, you're playing Warzone, you're playing CSGO, you need to make sure that you have the best settings enabled for all kinds of games that you're playing. So, you feel free to copy my settings. This works the best for all PC players. So you have this image scaling off, anti-aliasing gamma correction on, anti-aliasing mode off, background application max frame rate off, all DSR factors off. You're going to be going low latency mode on, max frame rate off, multi-frame sampled AA off, auto, open rendering GPU. Now you want to have this on your current GPU that you're running. So instead of having it on auto select, you want to be selecting on your current GPU. Power management mode, I think for some people it's automatically selected on normal. You want to have this on preferred maximum performance. Preferred refresh rate, always put it on highest available. I think the default setting is going to be on application controlled, highest available. Shader cache size, I think for a lot of people have it on driver default. You want to put it on 100 GB. Definitely do this on 100 GB. This works the best to get the maximum FPS. 100 GB, guys. Put this on 100 GB. Put this on. Texture filtering, allow. Filtering quality, high performance. And then on, off. Vertical pre-rendered frames on 1, off, and then auto. So make sure to copy all of these settings, guys, to have the best FPS. This worked the best for me, so definitely copy this. And yeah, now we are going to go back and we're going to be changing our desktop color settings. Now, you got to keep in mind, every monitor is different because you have your monitor settings that you can also change. And you can also change here as well. For example, your digital vibrance to have more colorful. For example, I'm gonna show you what it basically does. I have it personally on 52, but if you want to like max that shit out, as you can see, it gives it more colorful. Your game is like more colorful, but you don't want to have it too colorful because that is going to be painful for the eyes as well. This, like I said, this works the best for me. Brightness you can change, contrast you can change. I think contrast on 60 is also really, really good. I have it on 50 because of this monitor. But yeah, you can play with this, see what is working for you the best to get that visual quality and to see better enemies and to have a better game as well for the eye. Now, we are gonna go to the drivers. As you can see, I have currently the 531.79 driver. You want to be going to Nvidia.com and then download the drivers. For me, I have this driver and I was not having any issues, not much dev errors. 531.79. If you go to the drivers, you can see 531.79 GeForce Game Ready driver. You can download it right now. There's a 536.67 as well, but you don't want to always like download every time a new driver, because what happens is some drivers might be better for other games. Some drivers might be better for other games, and then some drivers might not be better for certain games, you know, if that makes sense. So for me, this driver was really, really good. Obviously, it's really important to download your driver every 3 months or every 6 months to keep that up to date. But if your driver is working really, really good, definitely don't change it. If there's no issue, if your FPS is really, really good, don't always keep downloading new drivers, because I used to do that in the past in Verdansk. And when I was downloading every single driver, sometimes some drivers was giving me really bad FPS. Like, it chalked my game. Then I went back to the driver and my FPS was really, really good again. I remember in Caldera, I used to be on one driver. Somebody recommended on Twitter. He said, you need to download this driver. I believe it was 471.12, something like that. It was in Caldera back in the day. And I was running on that driver for 6 months. And I was sitting on 200 FPS every single time. No dev errors, no lag, nothing. So for me, this driver worked the best. Obviously, I might change it in the future, but see which one works the best for your device as well. And if you really don't know, you can always download the latest driver. And yeah, man, then you should be safe. So yeah, I have it on 531.68. Cool. Now we're going to go to the in-game. All right, cool. Now we are in the game. We're going to click on settings. We're going to go to graphics. We're going to go to display. If you're gaming and you want to always have it on full screen exclusive. Right now, I'm recording, so I have it on full screen borderless. So you want to always have it on full screen exclusive to not have stutters. And you want to have the best consistent FPS. So full screen exclusive. Always click on that. Click on your, this is going to be good for you. Nvidia 3080. Click on that. Boom, boom, boom. VSyncs off. VSync gameplay. Click on off, off, off. You don't want to have that. You don't want to have that enabled. Eco modes, I think this is a new setting. I believe it was in season 5 that they added. I think this eco mode is really, really good for laptops. Then you want to have it on minimum or full. I'm gonna just put it on off. I don't think you need this because you're on a gaming PC. You don't need eco mode, so I have it on. I'm gonna put this on off. Cool. Then we're gonna go to the quality. We want to have this on custom. Render resolution. I'm currently on a 1080p. I'll be soon on a 1440p. Don't worry about it. I think there's a lot of people gonna ask me, yo, Russell, what the hell? Why are you on 1080p? Like, what are we doing right now? Keep in mind, guys, I want to invest in a really, really good PC and then go on 1440p. Right now, I have a 1080p, you know, so I have it on 100. And then upscaling, sharpening. Now, this is very, very interesting. I'm gonna keep it $150. I don't know much about this. I think if you're on 1440p, it's gonna be different than on 1080p. I have it on fidelity cast and then obviously put this on 100. See, this works the best for me and the image is really, really beautiful. It's perfect. I know some people have it on DLSS and other people have on other stuff. For me, for my game, that works the best and it's the best view. Fidelity cast works the best. So, yeah, I have it on this one. Anti-aliasing. ×2, you want to put this on ×2x, Filmic SMAA. See, SMAA ×2, it basically what this does is reduce perceived jagged edges. So you don't want to have like jagged edges. You want to have it clean edges for the eye as well. But if you really care about FPS, you don't care about edges that's gonna be chalked and stuff like that, have it on SMAA T2X. But I have it on Filmic SMAA T2X because I do want to have good edges to see for the view, for the eye, and I'm obviously streaming as well. So I have it on that. Anti-aliasing, low. Video memory scale, put it on 90. See, if you're struggling a lot with FPS and stuff like that, you can put this on 75. Can you do 75? Yeah, you can do 70. You can do it on 75. But if your PC is really chalked, you can put it on 50. I have it on 90. I think for the majority, always put this on 90 to be good. So I have it on 90. Now, texture resolution. I don't recommend very low. You can put it on normal. Normal is very, very good. Don't get me wrong. Normal is very, very good. I have it on very low because I'm an FPS junkie. So that's why I have it on low. Normal on texture filter. You can put this on high or low, whatever you want. I have it on normal. Nearby level of detail, high. Distant level of detail, high. Clutter, short. Particle quality, low. You don't need that. Particle quality level, very low. Bullet impacts. I think a lot of people have this on off. It doesn't affect anything. As you can see, effect on CPU low, GPU low. Have this on man. Have this on. You can have this on. Persist damage layers, put this on off. Shader quality on low. Tessellation off. On-demand text streaming. Now, I'm shocked when some people have this on. I'm actually shocked. You need to have this on off. You need to have this on off. You don't want to have textures downloading the whole time while you're gaming. It chalks the FPS. You do not need this on. Have this on off. Don't have this on, guys. Put it on off. Off. Streaming quality, put it on low. Low, off. Water quality. I know a lot of people have this on in this one on by default. Put this on default. Put this on default. You don't need this. You don't need this. You don't want to chalk your FPS, you know? You don't want to chalk your FPS. But if you really care about the water and how it looks like, or if you are like kind of like struggling to shoot the enemy, you can put this on this option. I have it on default. Put this on default, main. Shadow map resolution, very low. Screen space shadow, low. Spot shadow quality, low. Spot cache. Remember when we changed the cache on 100 GB? Put this on ultra. You want to put this on ultra to have the best effect. See, I tried high. Some people were saying high is also really good. I lost like 2 or 3 FPS. I'm not sure. I did a test. I lost like a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit FPS. So I put it back on ultra. And ultra worked the best for me. But you can change it on high as well. Particle lighting. Put it on low. Ambient occlusion. I have this on off. Screen space reflections off. Low. Weather grid volumes. Off. I don't know why I have this on low, but put this on off. I think this is with the new season. I believe it is in Vandal. But yeah, you don't need that. Put it on off for the best FPS. Depth of field off. World motion blur off, guys. Weapon motion blur off. Film grain. Personal preference. Most people have this on off, so I have this on off as well. Apply settings. Now, we want to go to view as well. Field of view, 120, guys. Always have it on 120 when you're playing Warzone. But if you're playing multiplayer, especially if you're a controller player, a lot of people have this on 110. I believe 105 was also really, really good. No, don't go lower than 105. You want to keep it on 105 and 110. But if you're playing Warzone, if you're playing Vandal, always have this on 120, guys. ADS field of view affected. Weapon field of view, always have this on wide. Third person, 90. Wide on vehicle as well. First person camera, third person camera, at least 50%. I think default is going to be 100. You want to always have it on 50, guys. 50. yeah, we got the view now. Now, for some reason, if you go to keyboard or mouse, there is Nvidia Reflex Low Latency, guys. Instead of having it on your graphics, they accidentally put it on the keyboard and mouse. I don't know. But I recommend you guys to put it on boost or boost. Check out, on boost or on. Don't put this on off. You want to have it on boost or on. Check which one is better for your PC. And if you're losing a little bit FPS, then put it back on. I have it on boost. All right. Mouse sensitivity, I have it on 6. ADS sensitivity type, relative 1. I haven't changed this. Monitor distance coefficients 178 works the best for me because I have a 1080p monitor. Once I get my 1440p monitor, I will be putting this on 133, I believe. That was the best for 1440p monitor. But 178, guys, my aim is insane. Once I went to 133, I was like, oh my god, I was missing so many bullets. I was not playing really, really good. I had to go back on 178, guys, because I'm on a 1080p monitor. I do know some people on 1440p monitor that are on 1.78. I think that is kind of weird, but hey man, listen, whatever works the best for you. It's either 1.78 or 1.33. See which one is the best for you. And then we're gonna go to gameplay, crouch behavior, toggle, automatic sprint. Always have this on, guys. You need this on, man. If you're not used to it, hey man, listen, hit me up for my coaching session. I coach people, I make them absolutely cracked. It's a one-on-one coaching session where I make people like really, really good. I test their sensitivity out. I test their movement, their Warzone plays, how they play, what they do, how they rotate. I do everything, guys. So hit me up. But have this on, always on automatic tactical sprint. Even if you're not used to it, you got to make sure to get used to this. Single tap. Yeah, this is that. And then you can copy. Always have this on apply all, guys. Armor plate, apply all. Very, very important. And keybinds, I haven't changed too much. I'm not going to lie. I have not changed too much. Most of my keybinds are very, very default. The only thing that has changed, I believe, crouch slide is on C. That has changed. And what else did I change? I believe this is also changed. Next weapon, because I basically scroll my weapon with my middle mouse button, and also throwing lethal equipments was throwing lethal equipments. That I changed that as well. That is basically my middle mouse button. So whenever I throw a grenade or throwing knife, I click on my middle mouse button and I do that. This is also changed, I believe. Armor plate drop item. Basically, when you want to armor plate, I click on my 4. So yeah, I don't know which one is default, but 4 was the best for me. And yeah, ping alt. This is also changed. Ping is alt. Ping wheel. I never use this, but whenever I want to like ADS an enemy, and when I shoot, all I have to do, because I play like this, right? All I have to do is use my thumb to ping the enemy. So I'm like this, and I shoot, and if I want to ping the enemy, I just hit like I just do this. That's why usually when I shoot an enemy, it's so easy to ping enemies. I don't know how it works on controller, but for me, it's so easy to ping the enemies, man. So yeah, that is that, guys. This is my settings. Definitely let me know if you guys got a little bit of FPS, or if you guys got a chalked FPS. Just let me know in the comment. Let me know if you guys like these settings, and if I should make one of these videos more often. And don't forget to hit the comment, like, subscribe, and of course, I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Peace.